Hello everybody, how y'all doing this morning? Hope you're doing well. So yeah, after I did yesterday's videos, I really crashed with everything. I and I only intended to maybe lay down for a little bit or something, as I was feeling really loopy, I guess you could say. Excuse me. But yeah, I wound up really crashing last night. Because of everything that happened yesterday. And I'm sure that probably the medication probably had something to do with that. I did research to find out, and yeah, it's definitely one of the side effects. Among other things, um, I'm still not too sure about all of this. Uh, Especially after everything I had read and so forth. Basically, it's uh, respiratory airway disease. And basically, it's just, and that was thrown out at me also with the second pulmonologist. I've seen too many pulmonologists now. Basically, it's kind of like, and he did describe it perfectly. It's kind of like having a child living inside of you that's prone to temper tantrums and that's just waiting to have an opportunity to come out. Okay, it basically gets activated when get around, like certain aromas and allergens and so on and so forth. And that's the reason why that he's prescribing me the albuterol, is to try and help tone that down, basically. But with reading, and unfortunately, the little pamphlet or whatever, that little piece of paper they fold up into a kind of like origami or whatever, and they stuff inside the box. Yeah, of course, it doesn't tell you very much, especially when it comes to side effects, which I get, especially with knowing how corporate America works. Um, so I went up online to do some research as far as side effects are concerned, and I was looking at legitimate websites, like Mayo Clinic, ones like that. And yeah, I'm not too keen on side effects. So, especially after everything I have been through over the last year. Plus, another thing that keeps rolling over inside my head with something that he had said yesterday. Um, Still bothers me. Um, is I was bringing up, the fact that, okay, yeah, there's the issue with the airways, but what about the situation with the muscles? And he completely dismissed it. Oh, it's not that. It's actually um, just the airways. And I'm just kind of like, yeah, I'm not entirely too sure about this. And especially with waking up this morning, my chest is really heavy because of, all these muscles got inflamed. Of course, again, with everything, with doing the breathing test yesterday. Um, yeah, I apologize with the dogs barking in the background if you all can hear them. Um, But yeah, unfortunately, he just completely dismissed that. I know my body. I've had to know my body, my whole life, basically, with being born a hypoglycemic. So I'm in tune with my body. I know, the difference. But at the same point, of course, I also realized I had to take into account the fact that, it could be because, the airways are constricting, it's causing the muscles, but I don't think so. I think it's two separate things, to be perfectly honest. I don't know. I'm kind of at a loss at this point um, with everything. I'm not entirely too sure which way to go. I did put on the lavender oil mixture that I have, and also did some massaging this morning also. Um, yeah, I'm just not entirely too sure um, which road to go down. I went ahead and I did the one puff. They say to do two, and he's recommended just the one puff. That was the other thing too that we were disagreeing on, is because it's steroid concerns I have with my diabetes, because steroids do raise blood sugars. I did take some extra insulin last night when I ate, and blood sugar was beautiful this morning. He did, but anyway, yeah, he was saying because my concerns, with steroid, with the blood sugar, he was saying that it's only a small amount, then that's not what is causing blood sugar to be raising. And I'm just kind of like, yeah, I'm not too sure about this. But then again, it could be the fact that maybe the powdered steroid that I was on before could have been irritating, causing the blood sugars to go up. And of course, last year when I was on the pill form, that definitely raised. I don't know, with this being more of moisture based, basically, it might help. I do have been feeling like this whole time that I just need to get some moisture in here to help stop. I feel like, somebody takes glue or something and putting it, in my airways, along the walls or whatever, and then they get constricted or whatever, they wind up staying there because of whatever it is that's holding it all together. That's kind of how it's been feeling. So maybe with the moisture base, maybe it might be a little bit better. I don't know. Am I nervous about it? Yeah. But then, you think of everything I've been through over the last couple of years with all of this, and it's understandable. So, try it out, I guess. See what happens, and go from there. I'll take it with me when I work, too, just in case I need in between or whatever. Stick with, maybe that could be a thing too. Well, that was something else I had read. If the recommended dosage is too much, try cutting it back. If there is an apparatus or whatever you can attach to it that kind of helps dilute it a little bit more as well if the side effects are too much, and go from there. See what happens. On the one hand, I don't want to lose a relationship with a possible good doctor, a possible good, pulmonologist. Let me look at how long it's taken me to get into somebody. So that's, I will admit, that's a driving force for me to try it. That's all I can do at this point is try. I'm just a little bit nervous. I need to work, and I'm just kind of expressing myself right now. I need to work. Because of all this mess, it's ruined me financially. But all I can do is keep trying, and so forth. And yeah, that's about all I can really do at this point is keep trying. I'm just not. Yeah, I'll admit, I'm feeling very Seven of Cups right now. Very confused, not exactly sure which way to go, and so forth. And the best thing to do in these circumstances is just take it all one step at a time. That's what I've been preaching to you all. That's what I need to practice as well. So that's what I'm going to do. Take it one step at a time and see what happens. That's all you can do. And don't even try and do one a day at a time, just one step at a time. And cross those bridges that I have to cross when I get to them. Don't worry about them until then. Who knows what can happen, So, but anywho. So I thought I'd pop up here, kind of let you know what happened and so forth. Menopause is definitely wreaking some havoc as well, which isn't helping matters either. I think I'm supposed to be on my period this week, and yeah, I'm cramping, and and of course nothing is happening. I know it's still a little early to tell, but I don't think it is going to happen. And just keep cramping. It's like So, and I'll admit that that is kind of playing um, its role in my decision making with the yeah, that stuff, that new medication that I've just been prescribed, because some of the side effects that they mentioned, um, also I've been experiencing with the menopause. So which is it going to be? Is it because of the menopause, or is it going to be because of the medication? So that's a concern that I've had also. Um, but ultimately, I'm just kind of like, all right. Well, after doing the massage, I noticed that I got some stuff up in my sinuses a little bit and in my throat. So I'm like, well, let me just go ahead and try it. That was a deciding factor also with me trying it, and go from there. That's all I can do, really, you know? So, yeah, I just gotta play it all by ear and just kind of watch and see what happens. Um, I may even go back to doing my yoga stretches a little bit just to help stretch out the muscles, um, because I hadn't been doing it. I've been doing it okay and so forth. So I'm like, all right, yeah, let's just calm it down. I don't want to overstress either. So, especially with everything I've been going going through with the menopause, it's like, yeah, that's been ugh. I've been taking it easy in many ways because of that, trying to go through it at least, for the month or whatever, a full cycle, so I know what to expect, as far as the coming following months with that. So, but anyway, yeah, that's been kind of interesting as well. So I'm just gonna play it all by ear for right now, I think. Um, Otherwise, yeah, I know I got some things I have to do today. Um, See about getting back to work tonight. Maybe try and get out a little bit earlier than what I usually do, and go from there. Yeah, just trying. Like I said, I'm just playing things by ear right now. So, yeah. But anyway, um, yeah. I thought I'd pop up here and let you know what my. Actually, it's more me talking things out. Yeah. It always helps me to talk things out. So anyway, and hopefully maybe it helps somebody else with decisions or whatever that they're trying to make as well. Sometimes. Yeah. All right. Um, that's all I can think of for right now. Um, I love you guys. All right. And I'll talk to you soon. And I think Miss Possum's up underneath the bed. In case you're looking for her. I think she's sleeping up underneath the bed. She does that a lot. So anyway, yeah. I'll talk to you later. I love you guys. All right.